So now Julie might stop pooping her pants when we go down some steep stuff. Feel like she's more secure.
We're Tom and Jules, and together we are taking on our biggest challenge yet. Join us as we tackle fencing, cattle, and everything it takes to bring this land back to life.
Morning. So it's just me again today. Julie's gone to Brisbane socialising. Anyway, I've just taken the side-by-side in for its first 25-hour service. Apparently they have to adjust the belts and whatnot. Anyway, easier for them to do it than me. And I've picked up some doors. So I've got some hard doors to put on it and a chainsaw mount. So anyway, I might show you what that's about. All right, put some doors on a buggy. I bought these Copeland steel doors. My mate Dale tells me they're awesome. If they're shit, it's his fault. Our buggy is a Ranger XP 1000. I actually bought this one. I bought this one because it's got a handbrake and it's got a button here, like a holy shit downhill descent button, in case it gets messed up on the steep hills. Yeah, it's been good so far. So, see if I can break it. Well, they're solid enough. Heavy. All right, so you get 2 doors and some hardware here. These things are actually labelled left and right, which is good. So I don't have to put them on the wrong way, then pull them back off. Instructions. Anyway, we'll take the nets off. These stupid looking friggin' nets that Polaris just really need to bring out. It's doors as standard, but anyway, I guess they sell them to you. It cost me $1,700 aftermarket. Anyway. All right, so I'll pull these nets off and follow the instructions. See how it goes. Hopefully they're okay. We'll see. Okay. Well, easy as that. Whole time I was putting them on, I was expecting something to go wrong. A bit cynical that I'd expect nothing to ever work, but it actually works as good as probably they're meant to. Didn't even have to adjust the up and down, they fit perfectly in there. So, going from the shitty net to a proper solid door. So, yeah. So now Julie might stop pooping her pants when we go down some steep stuff. Feel like she's more secure. Anyway. Very surprised how easy that was. So, Dale might have been right. Anyway, Copeland doors. Pretty cool. Alright, so another thing I've got for the side-by-side is a chainsaw holder. So, figuring goes on there like that somehow. And you get your chainsaw, stick it like that. Saves it flapping around in the back of the ute. Oh, back of the side-by-side. I think that's how it works. Alright, so chainsaw mount works, but I'm not sure why they've done a few things on it. Like this top part here, see? This bit here compresses a washer on the bottom of it in the hold, like the hold thingy, to stop this from bouncing out. And every time you drop your chainsaw in it, it's not like it's flat or anything. So that could have been better. It's silly. And this shit here, like, that's going to be pretty for about 5 minutes, and then it's going to be torn to pieces. But I might try to get the chainsaw, the chain sleeve, and then put it in there, and might work better. And they should have put, like, these things, 100% I'm going to not tighten one of them up and it rattle off. So I might put a lock nut on the end of them just so they can loosen, but they can't go, you can't lose them. So yeah, I thought it would be better, but it's still all right.
So today's a pretty important day for us here on the farm. So we officially have our first truck organised and ready to arrive at 1 o'clock today to take our first load of steers and anything else that we don't really want on the property anymore off to the sale yards. So Tom's just off at the moment on the two-wheeler trying to, I guess, muster up as many of the cattle as we can, just so that we can sort through, identify the steers that need to go, along with any of the cows or anything else that we just think have kind of reached their time on the property and that we don't want here any longer. So yeah, he's just out and about doing that. The weather is awful. It's definitely not the best weather to be doing this in today, but it's all booked and organised, so we need to make it happen. So he's out and about now trying to push them up, so we'll see if they'll play ball and come along to go for a little ride off to the sale yards and try and recoup some money to weed out the herd a little bit and improve it. Tom's managed to push up a good heap of them to start. Still missing a fair few though. We don't know where Big Reg is either, so he's just scooted back out on the bike to see what else he can find. But that little black calf that's just there, he's stinking cute. He's only very little. His mum is number 2. She's just there with him, which is good, but this other black one here, he's a steer. He's going to be heading off today. Obviously his mum's getting a bit cranky because he's getting too close to her calf. But yeah, that's one steer. Hopefully there's a few more in here. I think there's about 13 steers in total that we've got that are looking to go on the truck today. So I just going to do a bit of a quick head count while Tom's off on the bike again, trying to push the rest of them up. But there is one, it was a Mickey bull, but we took his nuts off a couple of weeks ago. Well, longer than that, probably a couple of months ago now. So he's technically a steer, but we really need for him to be gone. So he's pretty psycho. So not as psycho as the ones that had the horns, but he's still a bit gnarly. So we want a big horn of him and yeah, be able to keep on here what we want to keep on, that stay within our fences too is always a bonus. On a very sad and serious note as well, I have some heartbreaking news to share, and that is today on the truck we will also be sending Reggie. As much as I would love to keep him and let him see out his days here on the farm, we do need to realise we are trying to operate a farm here, and he has been on the property for a very long time and has reached about nine years old. So Tom wants to bring in some new bloodlines and genetics and all of that sort of stuff onto the property, and it does form part of our long-term plan for what we're trying to do here. So yeah, slightly heartbroken. I did want to keep him, but the joys of farming and know for future, don't ever name a bull, just quietly. It makes it a lot easier with saying goodbye, that's for sure. So that is not as successful as we would have liked it to be. Tom searched high and low on the property to find all of the steers that we wanted to send off to the sale yards today, and we're missing 7. So kind of a bit of a bummer, because it means we're sending lower numbers to the sale yards than what we anticipated. But all in all, we'll send off 9 today. We were aiming kind of, I guess, more for around that sort of 15, 16 mark, but 9 still 9 gone from the property that we don't want on here. So we're just now patiently waiting for the truck to turn up to take them off to the sale yard. So he hopefully will be along any minute, and yeah, we'll say goodbye to those 9 steers and 1 bull and 4 cows that we've decided to have reached their life time on the property. So yeah, we'll send them on their journey off to the sale yards, and hopefully we can fetch a decent price for at the sale yards. But we'll see how we go. We'll keep you posted as to what we actually end up getting, but yeah, hopefully we get a decent amount. Bye, Reggie. Good boy, buddy.
Coming to a McDonald's burger patty near you.
Don't say that, that's not funny. Hold on, guys. Oh, steady on. Bye, Moose.
Would have been better with bloody 10 extra.
I know. Oh, I'm sad. Reggie's gone.
So half the steers I wanted to send in the neighbours today, somewhere that I can't find.
Oh.
So I was hoping to send 15, but we sent 9.
Yeah. That's huge though. That's our first truck ever leaving the property.
Well, now we can get a decent bull.
Yeah. I know.
Get turned into
We loved Reggie, but
hot dog.
he just wasn't the right bull
Dog
for the
food.
property, and he's old, so we needed to move him on, but doesn't make it any easier.